Hey, this is Nicholas with the Backyard TARDIS, and you may be wondering where I went. I finally said I had a new schedule. I think I did it for maybe 2 weeks, and then on the third week, announced kind of what I was doing a whole week celebrating Sonic, and then that week didn't happen, and then the whole next week I didn't have any videos, and the week after that I didn't have any videos. And so I think a lot of people are trying to figure out, what happened to Backyard TARDIS? Did he give up on YouTube? No. What happened is I got sick. I had an ear infection that kind of drained into my throat, and I completely lost my voice. And that took about a week to heal. And then when it finally did heal, um, it happened to be pretty much um, you know, it hasn't dipped under 100 degrees in those 3 weeks. Every day is over, and I'm doing this in the van, and if I turn the air on, the background noise is awful. And I joke, I say that I'm amateur. My videos, raw while I'm working, but that just sounds really bad. Even now, it's the evening. Things are kind of cooling off. It's below 100 right now, but you can see I'm sweating just having my van turned off, and the background noise, it sounds really bad. So I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. And on top of that, being sick, getting behind in work, I have had nothing but crazy long, insane hours. So it's kind of been a mix of things. Haven't been able to do something. And you have to, get to that point where you get 1,000 people and so many hours on YouTube before you can do note messages. Because I probably would have done that. I've said some stuff on Twitter, but I know most of these just see this video, so I thought I would do this. My goal is next week for the videos to come back, and to go back to that regular schedule and to start up where I left off. I want to do a bunch of Sonic videos. I really enjoy the Sonic's 30th Symphony, and I want to talk about that. And there's other things that I want to get to that I'm going to talk about in the future weeks. RTX happened. San Diego Comic-Con is happening. I have things that I'd like to talk about, but I'm behind now because I didn't get a chance. Different shows I want to review. Loki, WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier. Just these kind of different shows that I've watched. I want to add those to my reviews. I've listened to more audiobooks like Sinful. That was good. So I want to do some reviews. And I just haven't been able to because of the heat, because of losing my voice, and because of my work schedule. But hopefully starting next week, I can get back in the groove and get back to those stories. I'm gearing up my adventures in locksmithing. Now, that was the only one I could have probably been doing those because I did have those, some of those already in the can. But I finished all the crazy pot stories. So that's gonna be, at least for now, the last kind of series of stories. And then my big 50th one will be the history of the Key Peddler, my company, how it got started, all of that, well before me. But it's a really interesting story, so I'd like to tell that. And then I have just some kind of casual, different, funny stories going after that. And then I was thinking about maybe even doing some locksmithing tips, or some locksmithing fallacies that people believe in. Just some general things that maybe are even helpful to the listeners, in addition to just being a funny story. So if that's something that interests you guys, to interject some of those, not all together. I think although these three kind of subject matters have been fun, I don't want to continue lumping all in a row, so that the stories have more variety as you go back and forth. So be doing that. But I will continue next week. I will finally, towards the end of July, be doing my June Sonic 30th all week, videos about that. Outside of my adventure of locksmithing will, of course, still be about locksmithing. Hopefully that should be next week. And looking forward to that. Maybe figure out a way to do some of the videos at night in my garage or something. Won't be me in the van like it's been, but I got to figure out a way to beat the heat somehow. So with that, hope everyone is doing well. I'm still here. I'm still going to be doing it. It's just been kind of a little break hiatus because of the heat. All right. Hope everyone is having a good day, and I'll catch you in the next video.